Well folks, welcome back to episode 2 of the VW Crafter build on a budget. So that's the plan, to do it on a bit of a budget on this one. We have got the other one we built, which was this one. This was the Sprinter I've built for myself, to be fair, to give you some van life videos in. We've still got a couple of little bits of wood trim to fit on this one, but this was my first attempt at a long wheelbase build. Also we put cooker, fridge, bulkhead, overhead lockers and all that kind of stuff in it. But just a few daft things to finish on that one, and we'll be out and have some adventures in that one very soon. But this is the one I'm focusing on at the minute. So we put our side opening windows in it, and we're just going to pick some 15mm hardwood ply up to build the shower cubicle. So I don't need that CNCing, so I'm going to put my own door and all that in it. We're having the bulkhead CNC'd, but I'm going to make that shelf myself. I'll pick the ply up for that in the morning from Albie's Timber in Great Bridge. But we're going to pick these boards up from, I think it was JL Timber in Tipton, on the right just before the pie factory. And we've just been to Transit Customs to grab the carpet, the glue and some big VW logos, which we're going to put on the wall, similar to the last build where we put the Mercedes ones on. So big shout to Wayne there as well. But I will put his video on with this video, so you'll see all his range of carpet and all that kind of stuff, and some of the stuff they do down there as well, guys. So yeah, I'm just going to get the van unloaded and then we'll carry on with our video. Right folks, so we're grabbing some bits and bobs for the camper. So we've just popped over to Tipton to Transit Customs. These do all your camper van carpet, all your materials and everything. So if I'll just give you the address here, guys. So if you're in the West Midlands and you need any carpet, insulation, solar panel kits or any works on your campers, pop over and see the lads at Transit Customs. They also do body work, body shop stuff for all your campers as well. I'll just do a little show of the carpets and that they do, guys. So they do all your different grade carpets, and it's all top quality as well. Some of it's better than the stuff off eBay. When I show you some of this stuff is absolutely thick, top quality. And also do all your greys, all your light greys and everything. Do all your spray glues, all your solar kits, and do light work on campers as well, guys. So if you're in the West Midlands and you want somewhere to get your carpet from, you don't want to order it off eBay, pop and see the lads over Tipton. And right guys, so I know we've put the silver in, but we're going for this recycled from plastic bottles. We've clocked a lot of people are using this one. This one you can pick up from B&Q. So we're going to use this on top of the silver for our sound deadening and extra protection from the cold for insulation. So we grabbed 12 meters of that. I don't know how long that's going to last, but not bad at 22 quid a roll, to be fair, guys. And these are them big VW logos. We're absolutely loving these. These are going to look awesome carpeted on the side walls. So I should have been unloading the van, but I've just stopped for a quick cup of tea. So I'm going to get these boards out, get the carpet out, get the insulation out, carry on with the silver around there and the two wheel arches. And I'll just keep doing videos to update you as we're moving along as well, guys. So we're just getting all the metal covered over. So I'm just doing this top bit now. Then we're going to finish this bottom bit, do the two wheel arches, this side as well. We did get most of that in, and we're going to carpet round all these posts later on. Get these boards off and cut the new ones that come virtually to the top. And we're going to cut the panel for that door as well, guys. So nice busy day today. So that's pretty much all the silver done now, guys. So got to take them back panels off in a minute, so we're going to do the wheel arches in a sec. But until we do the wheel arches, we must also get all our white stuff in. Go put a bit of silver tape on that where we ripped it, putting some 8x4 sheets in. It's a bit silly really. Need to pick the bulkhead up, we get that shelf cut as well. Yeah, just a few little bits of tape to put on, and we're going to start putting all our plastic insulation in. So we got all our white stuff in, around most of it now guys. It's all silvered up, so we managed to get it into every gap. Also we're going to cut our hook-up point there, so we've not touched that bit yet. So that's everything covered in silver as well, bar where we're putting the skylight at the minute. We have got to order a skylight, so we're going to go for a 420 by 420, something like that, maybe bigger, something with a fan in I think this time as well. We're going to pick our bulkhead up from the camper place in a minute. But other than that, everything's looking rather good guys. So we even managed to get some up in the top there. We've done the tops of the doors, but then boards are coming off now. So what the next plan is, to get these two big gaps filled in. Well, we could do that as we're putting the boards in, so it don't all flop down, but we ain't going to stick it in anyway. So we must get all that cut up, get that cut up now. Make sure we're going up for there. I think we're going to need one more roll, but we ain't going to be far off then. But we do need more for the other van anyway, so we'll wait to buy another roll. So we managed to get all this in now guys, and we put some silver tape across it to just hold it all in place. We'll put loads of spray glue behind it. We've got one good piece left. Let's go in the side door. But this should keep it nice and warm, and we've used that plastic recycled bottle top stuff. So quick cup of tea, get them back door panels off, and go and get the bulkhead. Well folks, so we've just been and picked our CNC bulkhead out. I picked that up from Core Campers up Darlaston. Big shout out to them guys if they see this channel. But it just makes it look a lot more professional though guys. And then we can use that edge, because that's scribed to the van now, to make our shower cubicle, which is absolutely going to help us absolutely loads. So what we're going to do, we're going to go off that size board to make our shower cubicle. So that, well, toilet cubicle, we're not putting a shower, we haven't going to put a shower, but just a 12-volt one on the back there. So I'm going to use that now to cut one of them 15mm boards in half, and then I'm going to use that to get my shape. So that is absolutely coming beautifully handy. So we're going to have our toilet block here. I know we're going to lose a bit of the window guys, but there's nothing that can be done about that. So at least I can cut that one board down, and that's going to be for the toilet block. Right folks, so we've just pretty much emptied the van. I'm going to get an hoover in here now, hoover everything, all these gaps, all these little holes, hoover everything out, and then we're going to overply this, insulate it, get the wooden floor down tomorrow. I'm going to start running all the wires. I'm going to cut that out as well. Probably do that a bit later on or tomorrow. I've got to go tomorrow and pick all the solar panels up as well. It's all ordered, it's all there ready for me to collect. So I'm impressed with the bulkhead, and as I said, we're going to use this to mark our shower cubicle, well, toilet cubicle down, which is going to start from there, and wherever we need for a toilet basically, that's all we're going to have is minimum for a toilet. Got to have a toilet. And yeah, we're going to put a shower by the back door. So this one's slightly sticking out quite a bit, but I think when the board's screwed down it'll squash it all in and keep it all nice and insulated and warm. So we've done inside these back doors with the silver. We've done all inside here, filled it up with white stuff, both sides now. So I'm going to recut the boards, but this time we're going to cut them up and round here. So we're going to make them full size now. We have got the board for the bottom of the door, but it means we've got to make a new one for the top of the door, similar to the one on the Sprinter we did, which is going to be pretty much exactly the same. But this time we're just going to use a thinner ply, 5mm, just so it moulds better into there. I'm going to make the holes a little bit bigger because obviously we've got opening windows as well. We want to be able to get to the openers. So that's the plan on this one. But I'm looking at it's all coming together now, guys. So I've been ready to run our wires in. And we got some drop down LEDs from the ceiling. So I'm going to take this out now. I'm going to get my socket back on that. So I'll take that down, and then that bulkhead will slide in better for a better fit. So basically we just need our wooden floor now, and we can start applying all the sides with new ply, get everything where we need to be. So I need to get the wooden floor down, cut that, get the ceiling, well, get as many wires in as I can, get some of the ceiling in so I know where I can run the wires through. So that's the main plan on this build, guys. Going to be quite a nice build. The kitchen's going to go here, so it's halfway across the door as well. And then we have some overhead lockers for down both sides. That is the plan, and it's already looking good. Right folks, so what I've done is I've just loosely placed my bulkhead in, but I've just took that piece outside, literally marked half of an 8x4 sheet down the middle, and I've used that subscribe off that board to cut 2 of these. So that's my toilet block, and I'll tell you what, you know, when that board's on that wall, that's a better fit than the one that I paid for on the Sprinter. And I've cut that with a jigsaw, and then I've just cut that's going to be my front board as we did in the Sprinter. So that's where the diesel night heater's going to go. This is where my kitchen pod's going to go. This is our walk through to the bed's going to be a crossways. We're going to take this back out, we're going to box this in and gain an extra 4 inches on the van for the bed, I think. I decided, yeah, but let me get the base in and then I'll decide, because it's nothing for me to cut 2 pieces of ply, box that in. Even if I have to double insulate it with silver, I'll do that so it'll still be insulated. But yeah, I've changed my vision already, so I can see that insulation coming out just that middle bit. So I'm still going to keep the window, but what we're going to do is I'm going to put a circle in the board there, and I'm going to cut that square out on that side and have a partition down the middle. Yeah, I know, I'm feeling rather technical today. And there's the wipe outside coming out to be nosy. So yeah, nice heater there. We've still got to cut that shelf under there, but I can do that piece by piece. I've got all the wood here. So that's going to be my toilet. Kitchen pod. If it wasn't 7 o'clock at night, I'd cut the wood for there, because I am really feeling in the mood to cracking into this. So I'm going to have to leave it because of how late it is. Don't the neighbours moaning I'm cutting wood at this time of night. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that, guys. What do you think? That's only cost me £125 to get this far. Once I've cut the front of that, that's another £25. So we're going to use, oh, what's that, 3 foot across? I'm still going to have a foot left. I'll use that for summer. But I'm quite impressed with that, considering I paid £1,500 for half a camper kit last time, and I could have made it for like 300-400 quid myself. I'm not bad with a bit of wood. So thing is now, do I take a template off these onto a bit of a cheap ply? I think it would be highly advisable, because we could always make them ourselves then from now on. We've already got the template for the shelf underneath. Yeah, I'm more than happy with that, guys. More than happy. I mean, obviously we can have a overhead locker in here, which I'm also, when I cut that out for the front of there, I'm going to have that much again left, or slightly over. So I'm also cut the overhead locker out myself, the same size as that, so I know everything's going to fit perfect. And then I'm sure I can cut one of them doors out myself. I'm more than confident enough to do that. In fact, I could literally open that door, take the trim out and draw around that. So that's the way we're probably going to go, guys. But yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Right, so yeah, I'm better across here. Yeah, I got it all visioned out now, guys. Obviously that blue line there is a bit wider than it actually needs to be. It's not going to be actually that wide, but it is going to go out halfway across the door. That leaves us still room to put a little table on here. That's going to swivel, so we can have a chair there, so 3 people can still sit in the back as well. That's going to fold out to a single bed, and that's going to be a double bed, so it's still going to sleep 3 people, and potentially you can put a cab bed in and sleep 4 people, but it's only going to have 3 seat belts. So the plan is to make it 2 adults and 1 child.